Okay, we've just started. Well, hey there, boys and girls.
Episode 63.
63, down to Cabana hole.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Oh, yeah. You know, I always liked rum.
Brought to you by Plantation Rum. This is a 20th anniversary edition. Oh, that's tasty.
Yeah. I've always liked rum, but, you know, you've kind of helped me see that, you know, the wide variety of rums can be...
Wide variety.
Can be tasty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what should we talk about
Oh,
first?
what's this, Devin?
Oh, hey.
What's this sitting right here?
Hey, this is my third place finish at the Washington Roof Ball
Roof ball.
Regional.
That needs to be in the Olympics, I think.
Yes, it does.
'Cause if they're
Adam
gonna have-
would be thrilled.
If they're going to have all this other stupid stuff,
Yeah.
you know, pickleball and things.
Pickleball's
like
in it now?
that. I think so.
What about cornhole?
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Oh, they need to have beer Olympics
Yes.
where you got games like cornhole, roof ball, all these
Yes,
redneck hit
but you have
games,
to drink like
and you have
one
to
beer
drink.
an hour minimum.
Beer Olympics. We could
Yeah.
start this.
We could. That
Beer
sounds
Olympics.
fun.
Beer Olymp. Oh, we hear that pop pop.
Yeah.
Now wait, when this shows, 4th of July has happened.
Yes. 4th of July.
Because it's a little messed up. We're
Yeah,
doing an
Dana.
early shoot because I'm going to be
in
Peru.
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 Look, snobby Peru.
Peru. Yeah, hey, check out my birthday gift from Julie, the fetching
Don't play with
missus.
super glue.
Don't play with super glue, boys and girls. They stick together.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, so your birthday was...
Roof ball. It's
So-
like you took third?
I took
This
third.
is second
This
time.
is second time in back-to-back tournaments. I took third. And I lost to Adam Willis, of course, who took
It's rigged.
first. It's rigged. And Doug Webb, who put on the thing. It was at his aunt and uncle's house, I think.
Okay.
And
rigged.
this is the second time he's had it there.
Nice.
Last year I was in Alaska,
There's,
and Bruce won it last year. And he didn't show up this year.
but it's not like they should have a tournament in Alaska too.
Well, yes, Eddie,
Take that
you
one.
should.
They're on the lodge, yeah.
Like,
man.
everybody could stay at the lodge.
That would be awesome.
We could go fishing. Like, I could take 3 people out, you know,
Yeah.
out fishing. We could have a...
That would be pretty dang cool.
Hold on. Sorry, baby.
Pause.
Yes, sir. Oh, good night, Nisa. All right. I'll be right there. All right, bye. Yeah, really pause it. I gotta go.
Yes. It's very important.
Pause it.
Kids are important.
Pause it because
I'm pausing
the
it.
batteries will
Okay.
end the party.
We're back
All right,
on.
what were we talking about?
The fact that you got that second time in a
Yeah.
row that you
Yeah.
took third.
Yeah.
Um,
Going to Detroit.
doing Alaska, doing this in Alaska.
Oh yeah, Eddie.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could build a spec roof, Eddie, and you could put a boat under it. So that'd be cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
But yeah, we could take people
And
fishing.
Beer Olympics. I like Beer
Oh
Olympics.
yeah, we should talk about
See that little ring toss game that I've got?
That can
That's
be part
another
of it.
good one.
Yeah.
We got cornhole, ring toss,
Roof ball.
roof ball. There's other stuff we come up
Oh,
with.
I'm
I'm
sure.
sure. Yeah. Anyhow,
Anyhow.
you said you had a couple other thoughts on your mind these days.
Yeah, because you failed. He failed.
How?
He failed, friends. Remember, I said I'll get a barrel, and you get 5 friends,
Yes, I know.
and that's not going to happen,
I've
right?
been a busy guy.
So, because of that, Sarah, Christina's cousin, who we stay with in Spokane, she has a couple of beehives. She's a beekeeper.
Oh.
And so what we're going to do is I'm going to get a 1 liter one,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to get a bourbon that she doesn't really like bourbon, kind of like you, but I'll let her try a couple of things that we can get pretty easily, and the one that she can stomach the most, I'll put in the barrel for 6 months. I'll take it out, and we'll put honey in there for 6 months.
Ooh.
And then we'll drain that, and then we'll put the
Oh, interesting.
put the whiskey back in the barrel for another
Right.
6 months.
Right.
So that you get honey infused bourbon.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Speaking of bees,
Because you failed.
right here, there's my count so far.
Of bees killed?
10. I'm at 10 of the bumblebees that are in there.
Oh,
I really
get it
didn't
down.
want to do that because they're actually docile, but my wife's somewhat allergic, and one of them was being rather aggressive around her. And then there was one that was rather aggressive around me. And so it's like, okay, I can't. We've got several parties in August. I can't be having that. And rather than pull apart the boards, if we try spraying wasp killer or whatever in there, it's not going to hit where they're at. So I got to pull apart the boards. So rather than do that, there's not a lot of them. So just when I'm out here doing my office work, I see them fly. I grab the swatter and smack them because eventually they'll run out.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of parties, bad. Speaking of parties,
did you talk to the?
Oh yeah, they're looking at like 80 people.
So probably 4 would be good enough.
Okay.
I think because 4 is like.
I mean, they only have 2 so far.
2 what?
But people.
Oh.
But they're shooting for 80 people. That's
okay, so I'll make 2. I'll make 2 doubles, right?
Okay.
And so I think for Bibby's birthday party, which is this weekend, July 5th, I'll make 2, and because he wants pork belly bites, so I'm gonna get a full pork belly, and I can cook that and 2 at the same time.
Oh.
So then we'll do that up. We'll put it in the freezer.
Okay.
And then another time before the 1st, I'll make 2 more.
Okay.
And then
cool.
I'll have it all ready.
Yeah. Now, are you here August?
No, I'm not. I'll be in Ohio.
That's right.
Because I qualified for the U.S. Open twice, baby.
Is to qualifying twice.
Twice. Yeah. Okay. So definitely 4 of those. All right. So that's good. I needed that, and you failed, and what else?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
politic-wise, it's just all the same old stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Rinse. Rinse, dry.
I don't know.
Wash.
Somebody this weekend was telling me about the big beautiful bill or whatever.
Yeah.
That has $5 trillion of more spending, like more debt. What's that about?
Yeah.
Like what's that like? Mr. Trump cutting the budget, exactly. And then adding $5 trillion.
Exactly.
Really?
Exactly.
Like what?
Well,
is that
and that's
about?
just it. I don't because I've seen some of those stories, and then I've heard from other people that are talking about like this is lower, and I think it's because they're playing. Here's the thing. I think it's because they're playing with the numbers. Every time you get one politician will say, "Oh, the budget has been cut," and then when you do the research, you find out no, it's still increasing, but it's less than what they wanted, so they call it a cut. The same thing can happen the opposite way too. It's like, what were your desires versus what it happens? What was the projected? The projected, without, if we had gone the steady course, sounds like it was supposed to be bigger than what this budget is. I don't know who to believe.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Let's see what the old Chat GPT says.
But the other thing is I've heard from some guys, business guys, that say what they like is that there's a lot of spending on things to generate business.
Which should generate taxes.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So here's the provisions according to ChatGPT. Of course, ChatGPT could be lying. Makes the 2017 TCJA tax cuts permanent. I don't know.
Right.
Including brackets, standard deduct. No federal income tax on tips and overtime until 2028. Child tax credit boosted to $2,500 through 2028. It's temporary. Then $2,000 afterwards.
They're also making it that Social Security isn't taxed or something like that.
I don't.
Which I didn't even know that it was.
Oh, Social Security is taxed. My dad pays taxes.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Why? You shouldn't. You paid taxes on it already. There's so many taxes that are that way.
Standard deduction increase, $16K individual, $32K joint, plus an extra $4 for seniors. Salt deduction, this is what I didn't, somebody was telling me about salt and I had no idea what that was. Raised to $40K or $30K temporary.
What's salt? I think I get too much salt in my diet.
I'll tell you in a second. Repeals certain taxes, $2,000 tax on gun silencers, tanning tax, automotive loans up to $10K interest deductible.
Huh. Why?
I don't know. MAGA savings trust, $1K per Trump accounts. MAGA savings trust, yeah. Private school voucher tax credit. See, that's what I'd like to see.
Yeah.
SNAP and Medicaid imposes stricter work requirements, which
Yeah,
I'm
and
okay
that's
with
where
that.
you get some of the lefties saying they're cutting millions from Medicaid. Yeah, because
If
we're
we
cutting the
stop
millions
working.
who aren't supposed to be getting it in the first place.
Well, but even still, like I am for like helping poor people,
Of course.
right?
And
but
that's what
you shouldn't just be able to sit on your fucking fat ass
Right.
and do nothing.
Right.
Like go work,
Right.
even if it's a minimum wage job. We know you can't live on minimum wage, right?
Right.
So we'll help you.
Right.
But you have to be productive. You have
Absolutely.
to do something,
I
right?
get it. Yeah.
Let's see, 4 to 5 trillion debt ceiling increase, border defense and national security. House at 4 trillion, Senate at 5 trillion to head off a default. Oh, so that's why it's going up, because they don't want to default.
Right.
Well, maybe you should stop spending.
Yeah.
Border funding, 46.5 billion for a wall. 4 billion more for border patrol. 350 billion is the Senate version.
Well, and they need to, I hate to say it, they need to turn up the security on the north border. I saw this one lady
Yeah.
interviewed. She was pointing out what the cartels have done where the production and shipment has moved to Canada.
Yeah.
Because it's just such a porous open border.
Deficit increase projected 2.4 to 4.7 trillion hole over the next decade. Dynamic models reduce it to 3.8 trillion per the Tax Foundation. Deficit increase. It says deficit increase projected 2.4 to 4.7 trillion hole over the next decade. Okay. But the dynamic models reduce it to 3.8 trillion. Okay. So it's going to increase by 3.8 trillion. Criticism. Democrats decry favoring wealthy and
They
cutting
always
safety
say
net
that.
programs. Elon Musk criticized it for hampering green energy jobs.
Hampering?
Yeah.
There shouldn't be anything going towards green energy jobs. There should be no money spent towards any jobs. There really shouldn't. Let it happen. What happens,
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah. Okay, so we were going to look at what is salt. What is
Salt is a wonderful thing to put on just about every single food. Black pepper too.
State and local taxes.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
right. I heard the big argument over
The
this.
salt deduction lets taxpayers deduct some or all of their state
Right.
and local taxes. Yes! Yes!
Which is why there are people fighting it. Because they're like, no, so everything's just cattywomp. It really is. There, people fighting over all kinds of crazy stuff. They should just be a flat tax.
Yeah, I agree. But that salt tax, I guess people who live in states like Washington that don't have an income tax, like they're still paying the same. And people in Oregon who have a 10% tax,
Right.
if we can deduct that
Right.
from our federal taxes, that's good for us.
But see, the thing is, there are people who don't want that because, and I understand this, because then you and I are going to say, hell no on letting the state increase that tax on us.
Oh, hell no. Like, that's, like, no. No. We need less taxes.
I agree.
Less taxes.
No, I agree with less taxes.
And, I argued with someone this weekend, and I said, listen, I would be happy.
Argue?
Yeah.
Never.
I would be happy to pay more taxes if I thought it was fucking going to
Oh, I
something
know.
good.
Exactly.
Right?
And I think most people are that way.
Yeah.
And that's why I think it's silly to just go down the trite stereotype lines,
Yeah.
regardless of which side you're on, because it's like basically everybody understands. Yeah, got to pay taxes. We got to
Yeah.
make things work.
Yeah.
It's just where the money goes. It's insane.
It is insane.
It is absolutely insane.
So,
You know.
tell me
Yeah,
about Peru.
we thought.
Tell me about Peru.
Well, I don't know how Peru is going right now, but I'll pretend
So,
everything has been going well as this airs.
I have to take you tomorrow night,
Well,
right? Like
Tuesday morning.
midnight
Yeah.
of Tuesday morning.
No. 5 a.m.
Oh, 5 a.m. It's midnight that you
It's
come
when
back.
we're coming back.
Okay, 5 a.m. Tuesday morning. So I can go to bed tomorrow night.
You can go to bed,
Okay.
yes.
And then I'm going to pick you, and then we're going to go pick them up,
Yeah,
and then drop.
yeah.
So, what
And then-
time do you have to be at the airport?
Our flight's at 7:30. 8:30.
So we have to leave way before 5.
No, 7:45, I think.
So let's say 8. You have to leave way before 5.
Well, that's what I mentioned to the fetching missus, and both she and the girls were going, no, that's plenty of time.
Dude, you're going international.
No, actually, we're not initially.
Oh, you're going to Miami, right?
Going to Miami.
Okay.
Because we're staying the night in Miami.
But if we leave here at 5, we have to go all the way to Hillsboro to pick them up.
No, it's not. They're just, especially at that time in the morning, they're 10, 15 minutes away.
Yeah, but it's in 15 minutes there, then 15 minutes back, then 5 minutes
back
to the
here.
airport. No, I know. I'm just saying it's like...
No, we just go over there, and then over here on 26. Personally, I'm fine with going earlier. You talk to the fetching missus about that one.
That's not my job.
Says every husband. That's not my job. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, that's your job.
I will mention it to her and the girls again.
I think we should leave at 4.
Not 4.
30.
4:30. Yeah, I'd be cool. I would be fine with 4:45 if we picked up the girls at 5. That gives us, because there's going to be no traffic.
4:45.
Because there's going to be no traffic.
All right, so it's
going down
4
to
of
the
you.
airport.
Do I need to
Okay.
take out the fridge?
Let's see. What?
The fridge for my truck.
I
Because you
don't
think are
think
all
so.
just taking carry-ons?
Yeah, it's all
Okay, if you're all just
Carry-ons.
taking carry-ons, it'll be fine.
small bags and small
Carry-on.
packs.
Yeah.
Okay. PDX. Right now, it is
No, it's about 35 minutes from here to
36 minutes right now.
35 to 36 minutes with no traffic.
Right. So, if we got there at 5:30-ish, that gives us 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's probably okay. So we should leave here at like...
4:45.
Okay.
I'll talk to Chelsea and Liz because they were fighting it. Because I said they took me out for lunch for my birthday.
Nice.
And said, well, I'll see you, Tuesday morning, 5, whatever. And I went, no, we should leave a little bit earlier. And everybody was like, no, we got plenty of time. And it's like,
Dude, you get one accident on the freeway.
I know, we're hosed.
You get one bomb thing in the airport, like bombs.
Well,
in
that
the
changes
airport.
everything. All flights are canceled for quite a while, dude.
I mean,
I have
there was-
been in an airport that was bombed,
that's-
okay?
Well, you weren't there
I
when
wasn't
it
there
was
when
bombed,
it happened.
but 15 minutes before.
We were taking off when the bomb went off. And if we had not changed the flight to an hour earlier flight, we would have been right there where it happened.
So it's a good thing you did.
Yeah. Rita just, because we got flown in the day before, and Rita was like, I got this flight for us to go over to see the new place that she'd bought in Spain, and we were just going to go for the day. If you're not feeling too jet lagged, we could bump it up an extra hour. And it's like, okay, sure, let's do that. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that we did that.
I remember one time when I took Christina to the airport, we were an hour early, and the line through security was like way back. Like that was when it was a little bit closed, under construction. So I don't think that would happen again. But you just never know.
You never know.
Like you never know.
I was amazed.
I could get a flat tire.
You better not.
I just bought new tires, so let's hope not.
I was amazed. We were in the Amsterdam airport a long time ago, and it was just so disorganized. The line was so long. It was just a herd, no line. It was just this herd. And so they're going through the crowd. Has anybody trying to catch this flight, And so they were moving those people up, and it was insane. I went, wait, I thought Europe was supposed to have their act together.
No,
nobody does.
nobody does. Not even us.
No.
We just have it a little bit better than everyone else.
Man, I don't know. What do you think the thing is with? Because it seemed like when COVID happened, that's when everything went to pot on flights getting canceled, things rearranged, and I think it's because a lot of people said I ain't doing the vax, and so they got let go, or they did early retirement, all that kind of stuff, and I think they're still lagging behind on personnel on all aspects.
Oh yeah, in many things.
Yeah,
A lot
not
of government
just
jobs.
pilots.
A lot of government jobs. Oh man, like they're hurting.
Yeah,
Like they're hurting from.
I'm so sad.
No, I mean, but for the people that are left there, still trying to get some semblance of work done,
Yeah.
especially at like the VA,
Yeah.
right? especially at the VA, finish that so we can have just a little bit more for the toast.
Okay.
Like for the people that are left who actually have like real jobs to do, right? Because I know there's, you know, we all say that there's bullshit jobs. I mean, there's bullshit jobs everywhere.
Well, especially the larger the company, the more
Yeah.
bullshit jobs you have.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's public or private.
Yeah.
Larger the company, that just.
But
happens.
for like all those people who quit, not wanting to take the vaccine and all that, and then Trump just fired a whole bunch of people that had to get their jobs back, and like it was just a huge mess, right? Like it's kind of like my mess.
But the other huge mess that did get uncovered was the ancient, out-of-date equipment and methodology at our towers, at our airport towers.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It is.
It's amazing we don't have more accidents.
Yes. On that note, we
Safe
will
flight.
end this with hope you have a safe flight.
Yes.
And I will drop you and pick you.
Right on.
Cheers.
4:45.
That's right. 4:45, Liz.
Like she's watching it. But
Chelsea.
happy down the Cabana hole.
Episode 60.
63.
Nice. What?
That's the year I was born. And my birthday was just recent, just a few days ago.
Oh, it wasn't your 63rd birthday.
No, it was my next year. Chelsea called it the golden birthday, where it's the same age as the
it's
same year. Yeah.
So like when Bibby turned 7.
So I feel sorry for people born on 00. Year 2000.
Yeah.
You're hosed.
You have to get to 3,000.
No, 0. Whereas if you're born 2010, when you're 10, that's it.
Oh,
when you're
yeah.
born 20, when you're 0, that's it.
Yeah, so they don't get it.
So your golden was when you were
Born.
incepted.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice.
I like that word, incepted.
So then you could celebrate that every year on Inception Day.
But it would be kind of cool turning a century on the century mark.
Oh, that would be cool.
If you still have a few. You know, we did end this a little while ago.
Yeah, so
we probably should have.
Let's drink to the ending. Have an
to the
excellent
ending.
flight and
Cheers.
fun time in Peru. And
Absolutely.
I'll see you when you get back.
Yeah, I'll
All
post
right.
a few photos.
Cheers.